Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Meredith and I am the Sea Witch. In an earlier video, I introduced the Oracle deck that my husband and I created called Mystic Waters and Oracle of the Divine Feminine. If you missed that one, if you'd like to see all the art in this deck, that video is linked in the description below. But today I thought we'd have some fun with it. This probably looks maybe a little familiar to you. This kind of video seems to be kind of popular, seems to be a fun way to do simple readings. Now, obviously, you want to take it with a grain of salt because your reading is going to be the same as a lot of other people's readings. But again, still seems fun. Thought it would be a fun way to show a little bit more of the deck and how it works and how, its symbols and interpretations, how they apply. Now, you see we have 4 seashells, a shell corresponding with each card. Just pick your favorite shell. Whichever one you are most drawn to will reveal the message that Mystic Waters has for you. So let's get started. First, we have a Delphinus shell. It's got some great color and texture. We have an Augur shell, also very pretty color. A classic Cowrie shell. And one of my favorites, a moon snail shell. These will be time-stamped so that you can jump to whichever card is yours. But for now, let's go ahead and begin. If you chose the first one, the Delphinus shell, your message comes from the abyss. Let's get a better look at that. Again, just ignore that scratch there. Now, the key phrase for this card is, have the courage to plumb the depths of your soul. The key words are darkness, mystery, fear, the unknown, and the unconscious mind. Now, the abyss is a realm completely alien to us, all but inaccessible to humans. It can teach us so much about ourselves and about the universe, representing the unknown, the unseen, the unexplored aspects not only of a particular situation, but of ourselves and our psyche. When the abyss appears in a reading, it may indicate that there is great mystery or darkness surrounding a particular subject or situation. It may also suggest that you are being called to confront and explore your own inner darkness, your fears, shadows, and unconscious patterns. The abyss represents the unconscious mind, which is even deeper and less accessible than the subconscious. In a spiritual context, the abyss can represent the void or the unknown aspects of the divine. It may indicate a need to surrender to the mysteries of the universe and trust in the unknown. It may also symbolize the collective unconscious, not just the individual, representing the shared human experiences and archetypes that lie beneath the surface of our conscious awareness. Now, some questions for reflection for you. What fears or unresolved emotions am I avoiding? What is currently unknown to me about a situation in my life? In what ways might my personal struggles reflect something collective or universal? All right, just some food for thought there. Moving on, if you selected the Augur shell as your favorite, yours is a message of ice. Now, the key phrase here is embrace stillness and clarity. Patience reveals hidden strength. Let you get a better look at that one. Now, ice brings messages of preservation and resistance to change. It is still, rest, and quiet introspection. Water is in its least dense form and is utterly unlike its usual liquid state. There is little to no movement, but there is potential. Ice serves as a reminder to preserve energy and resources. It is important now to maintain a sense of conservation like a frozen landscape. This could involve physical rest and sleep, or a halt on any draining, excessive physical activity. It could also represent a need for financial planning or restraint, or a more mindful approach to health. Use this time of quiet to build up the strength and resources you will need for the coming thaw. Ice represents a temporary freeze on emotional response and action. While this may seem cold and distant, and in fact, at times it could be, it is sometimes necessary to suspend certain feelings and to simply observe and reflect. Examine your feelings with a clear, discerning eye and allow the icy stillness to quietly reveal the true nature of your emotional landscape. If you have been experiencing a period of anger, upheaval, or contention, ice appears to help calm and soothe you, and to remind you to keep a cool, clear head. Now ask yourself, in what areas of my life could I benefit from embracing stillness or pausing for introspection? What actions or aspects of my life do I feel the need to freeze or put on hold for the time being? How can I use this period of rest to prepare for future opportunities or challenges? All right, next we have the cowrie shell. If that was your favorite, your message comes from Yamoya or Yamaya. Her key phrase is nurture your soul with compassion. The motherly waters offer healing and renewal. And her key words are motherhood, fertility, protection, healing, nurturing, and ancestral connection. I see that one a little bit better. Now, Yamoya, or known as Yamaya in Afro-Cuban traditions, is the West African Orisha of rivers and oceans, often revered as the mother of all Orishas and a nurturing force. She embodies the life-giving and sustaining qualities of water, making her a symbol of fertility, motherhood, and abundance. Her connection to the ocean signifies the vast emotional depths and the ebb and flow of life's experiences. When Yamoya appears in a reading, it brings a message of nurturing and protection. This card may indicate a time when you need to care for yourself or others, offering compassion and support. She is also a powerful symbol of fertility and creation. Her presence in a reading suggests the birth of new ideas, projects, or even life itself. If you are embarking on a new venture or seeking to expand your family, Yamoya's influence is a positive sign of growth and fruitful outcomes. The healing properties of Yamoya are profound. Associated with cleansing and purification, her waters wash away negativity and promote emotional healing. When you draw this card, it may indicate a need for emotional cleansing or the release of past wounds. Lastly, she represents a deep connection to ancestry and tradition. Her presence reminds you of the importance of honoring your roots and the wisdom of those who came before you. Drawing this card may prompt you to seek guidance from your ancestors or reconnect with your cultural heritage. Some questions to ask yourself. How can I nurture myself with compassion and care during this time of emotional need? What new ideas, projects, or ventures am I embarking on, and how can I cultivate them with Yamoya's fertility energy? How can I integrate the teachings of my ancestors to guide me through challenges or help me navigate my current path? And last we have, if you chose the moon snail shell, Pearl is your message. Let's get a better look here. She is both the pearl itself and she is decked out in lots of beautiful pearls. Now for Pearl, value the beauty that grows through adversity. The keywords here are wisdom, wealth, self-worth, femininity, beauty, spiritual growth, and personal truth. Now, pearls have a vast and deep history as a powerful symbol of beauty. They have been they have also been long-standing symbols of wealth and status. It was usually only royalty for a very long time who could afford to have pearls. It wasn't until the mid-20th century that pearls were much more widely available and affordable, thanks to the perfected culturing process in Japan. So pearls are just intriguing and beautiful organic jewels from the sea. They are as diverse as people, coming in all manner of shapes, sizes, and colors. They form slowly, beginning not with a grain of sand, as is commonly believed, but with some irritant of organic matter, and layer after layer of luminous nacre is deposited around it, often over the course of years. So the precious pearl takes her time becoming beautiful and teaches us to do the same. Often this requires dedicated journeys inward to the true self. Not only does physical beauty unfold, but profound spiritual growth is also encouraged by the appearance of the lustrous pearl. There is much wisdom and beauty that is acquired only through time and patience, and especially through experience. Some questions for reflection for you. Am I allowing myself the time and space I need to develop fully, or am I rushing my growth? Do I recognize and appreciate my own beauty, wisdom, and worth? Where in my life am I seeking external validation instead of trusting in my intrinsic value? And there you are, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed your messages and found something helpful and interesting there. Again, if this has been of interest to you, if you are interested in this deck, I will do more videos of readings with the cards. I have come up with some unique spreads that are included in the guidebook I wrote for the deck. So just let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know which card was yours, if the message resonated with you at all, and let me know if you'd like to see more of this deck in the future. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. See you next time.